We speak about planting, growing, and leading thriving churches.
Yeah.
How does the culture contribute to the growth and the life of the church?
And funny enough, I'll probably draw from my own experience. In episode 1 and I think 2, we spoke at length around the culture of worship. One thing that I can safely say we've been very intentional about building is a worship culture.
Yeah.
And it's been a great driver of growth, right? So that is to say, we don't just have a music program, we have a worship culture. It's a huge part of what we do. Another aspect which I believe has largely contributed to our growth is the culture of initiative. A lot of our programs in this church that I would say, have contributed to our growth were things that were not necessarily started by me, but it was people who recognized a gap. They recognized a point of service, and they said, we're going to just go into that, and then we'll grow. Another aspect, I think, is probably, it might sound like it's quite trivial, but one of the things that I really wanted to have was a fun church. I didn't want to be too formal, but whilst at the same time bringing that whole township church experience, how do you interpret it in terms of how we do church here? So number one, I wanted us to value just fun. For me, I would say that a fun space is actually even a high value. That's one of the things. Another thing that I wanted us to do, or a culture I wanted us to establish, was that I wanted us to have a culture where we receive the word of God with joy. And I tell you what, it's something that's taking time, but we are starting to see progressive realization of that particular culture coming into being. So one of the things maybe I can say to that is that you need to be patient with your culture, right? Or in your building of that particular culture.